So I had one play in the NFL preseason. I won it. I kicked off the NFL regular season last night. 15-dime winner, number 9 out of 11 on the Eagles. So I think I'm going to retire with my NFL picks. Perfect 2-0. Yeah, right. But listen, no need to get on the soapbox and crow about that victory last night because let's face it, we were lucky. But the flip side of the coin is this. It's okay to be lucky because for as many back-breaking, heart-breaking losses we're going to suffer in backdoor fashion this year and every year, it's okay to have luck on our side now and then. Now, personally, I feel over the course of the season, no matter the sport we're talking about, more often than not, luck is in our back pocket. But you don't want to hear any of that BS when you're suffering a bad beat. I understand that. But if not for the Eagles coming up with one great red zone defensive stand after another, we lose that game last night. But listen, as a handicapper going into this game last night, and I'm a longtime Eagles fan, right? Grew up in the suburban Philadelphia area. So I was all over the Eagles last night, but not as a fan, but as a handicapper, because I looked at that game, and what did I tell you for the past couple of weeks, and what I've been telling you for years? The opening 2-3 weeks of any season, no matter the sport, the lines are always softest. Pick them last night for the defending Super Bowl champions opening up at home against a team that has continually failed in big game situations, that team being the Atlanta Falcons. It was criminal because if that game is played in week number 3, 15, 18, week 7, the Eagles are laying 3 to 4 points, no ifs, ands, or buts, and you know it as well as I do. So it was a no-brainer. The minute I saw the line, I was on Philadelphia last night. Win, lose, or draw, I was on Philadelphia. End of story. The other thing, and this is something that you have to remember going into Sunday's games, and this is something that I've been telling you for years as well. It's gotten to be such a joke, the NFL preseason, with the way coaches hold out players, and especially the offensive side of the ball, that coaches and players may think that they're finely tuned because of their practice sessions. But, and do I have to break out the Allen Iverson quote about practice? But practice doesn't simulate real game scenarios. It doesn't have anything close to do with real game scenarios, and that's the problem. So you're going to always find offenses being behind defenses the first couple weeks of the season. You saw 2 offenses last night that clearly were struggling to get in sync. Why? Because neither one of the first-team offenses played a lick practically during the preseason. And when they did, so many of their starters were sidelined. You just don't get in sync when you're not hitting the field in real, live, up-to-the-minute, real-time game situations. You can practice all you want, but it doesn't simulate game scenarios. And when you run into a good defense like Philadelphia ran out there last night, that's what happened to the Falcons. But then again, Eagles suffered as well. And the Eagles suffered throughout preseason. So you knew they were going to struggle offensively last night. That's why the under was such a great play as well. You're going to see so many low-scoring games here this weekend and so many high-powered offenses struggle. Now, that's not to say every game's going to be low-scoring. You are going to see some teams put a lot of points on the board. But keep in mind, are they going to be playing teams that have good defenses or teams that suck defensively? Just something to keep in your back of your mind for Sunday's action. So those are my couple of takeaways last night. One more takeaway. Falcons, once again, look like they're going to be perennial underachievers in big game situations, just like they were last year. I'm so tired of hearing about Matty Ice and that high-powered Falcons offense because, yeah, when you're playing the Detroit Lions, maybe you can put 38 points on the board, but when you run up against a good defense, it ain't happening if you're a Falcons fan. Okay, let's get to your complimentary play. In terms of who's hot here at the site, well, let me take a minute. Let me think. Oh, yeah, that would be me. And tonight I go back to baseball where I'm raising the bar once again with another Raise the Bar 20-dime release. Stronger than last night's 15-dime winner, number 9 of 11. Raised the bar 20-dime winner, number 25 out of 39 since 7 Fridays ago as I go for winning day number 45 out of 69 overall. My undervalued favorite of the month, and you get it, just like the Eagles last night, for half price by using coupon code RAISE, R-A-I-S-E. The other big play tonight, Chuck O'Brien, going for winning day number 8 out of 12. The first ever 150-dime baseball release of his career. road route, he's calling it, goes tonight. You get it for over half price off, saving $60 by using coupon code Chuck, his first name. Let's get to your complimentary play. The Boston Red Sox are a slight underdog at home against the Houston Astros, and I understand the reason, the logic here why the Red Sox in some books are $1.05 underdog in this line, because listen, the Astros are 47-21 on the road, and they're a much better road team than they are at home. And they've won 7 of the last 10 games. And you got David Price going against Gerrit Cole. I get that. And listen, I love betting the Red Sox. You know that. And generally, I don't have a problem with betting David Price. Except, this is my personal checklist when David Price, betting him. Is he pitching against a good team? And is it in a pressure-packed situation? You give me David Price against the Baltimore Orioles, Tampa Bay Rays, any mediocre to average team, I got no problem putting my money on David Price. You give me him against the Yankees, you give me him in the postseason, you give me him in a big game situation, that's why he's not my play tonight. Now, I can give you some compelling reasons to go with David Price. Red Sox have won his last 9 starts, and in that stretch, he has a 2.43 earned run average. Fanning 57, walking just 8 batters in a 55 and 2/3 inning stretch. In fact, the Red Sox have gone 17-2 in his last 19 starts, including 6 straight wins at home. And he's 7-2 with a 3.10 earned run average and 13 home starts overall this season. And since the All-Star break, he's 4-0 with a 1.62 ERA. Now, he did miss his last start because of a wrist contusion. He was hit by a batted ball, so he's had a little extra rest. And listen, as far as Gerrit Cole, the Gerrit Cole that's been pitching lately for the Astros is not the guy who made me and you a lot of money early in the season. Because the Astros have lost his last 3 road starts, and he has a 4.11 earned run average in his last 6 starts overall. And in terms of the Astros having that great road record, well, let's not discount why I bet the Red Sox so often this season. This is a team that's on a 46-18 roll. This is a team that leads the majors in hitting at 268, leads the majors in runs scored, averaging 6.13 a game. Hits even better at Fenway, 268 overall, 283 at home. 4th in the league, 4th in the majors in scoring as well at home, averaging 5.85 runs a game. Returning home after a 3-game sweep of the Braves in Atlanta. And FYI, they're 48-18, I think, at home this season as well. So listen, I can't put my money on David Price tonight because, again, he is facing a good team. But I can't bet the Astros because they've been so inconsistent offensively all season long. And Gerrit Cole is not pitching that well. So I'm willing to take a shot with the Red Sox at practically even money at home for your complimentary play for this Friday night card. And, of course, tomorrow, we got a lot of college football. So that's what I'm doing for the next few hours, handicapping the hell out of the college card, looking to duplicate my success from Thursday night with the Eagles. And I'll talk to you on Saturday morning. Good luck.